This WWN update is brought to you by Club WWN. At only $9.99 per month, it now includes all WWN Family live iPay-per-views. Sign up now. Hello everybody, I'm Timothy Barr, and this is your WWN update. Let's get to it. We are en route to the Chicago and the Detroit areas for the second half of the Evolve Summer Tour for Evolve 110 and Evolve 111. But first, let me just say that so much happened over this past weekend at Evolve 108 and 109 that I highly suggest you check them both out. Both Evolve 108 and Evolve 109 are available right now on demand via your Club WWN subscription. The aftermath of both events has left a definite impact on this coming weekend. Speaking of such, let's start now with Evolve 110 and see what's been announced so far. In preparation for his career-threatening confrontation against TRACY Williams at Evolve 111, STOKELY HATHAWAY will attempt to wipe away any ring rust by teaming up with Catchpoint members Chris Dickinson and Dominic Guarini to face 3 members of the Skulk in a 6-man tag team match. John Davis, Josh Briggs, and Anthony Henry will all enter the ring for what is expected to be an epic triple threat encounter. Davis raised the ire of both Briggs and Henry this past weekend. Anthony Henry will now face both men, and all 3 desperately need the win. It was an incredibly triumphant weekend for Evolve mainstay AR Fox. Fox, with his new fun attitude and traveling companions of Ayla Fox and the Skulk, who all really enjoy embarrassing me, secured 3 victories in 2 nights at Evolve 108 and 109. You heard me right. Not 1, not 2, but 3 victories. First, Fox proved himself as a true title contender with a victory over WWN champion Joey Janela in a non-title confrontation at Evolve 108. Then, at Evolve 109, Fox slowed down the momentum of newcomer Saeed Al-Sabah by making sure Sabah took home the loser's purse for the very first time in his young Evolve career. And then literally, just moments later, Fox teamed up with members of the Skulk to walk away as the surprising victors over the monsters of the end, Pero, Odinson, and Drennan. Now Fox looks to use all of that momentum to be victorious once again when he competes against DJZ. Another win streak may come to an end as 2 behemoths collide when Walter and JD Drake go one-on-one. JD Drake, after recently deciding that he wanted to pursue a singles career, is sure proving to everyone that he actually may have made the right choice. Drake held his hand high as the victor in not only a 4-way freestyle that consisted of over 1/2 ton of big men, that is a lot of beef, but Drake also continued up the rankings with a victory over Catchpoint's Dominic Guarini at Evolve 109. It seems that Walter will be introduced to a competitor who is dead set on proving that he is undoubtedly the best big man on the Evolve roster. A long-standing rivalry will move one step closer to an end when Catchpoint member and 1/2 of the Evolve Tag Team Champions, the Savage Jaka, faces Hot Sauce TRACY Williams. The struggles are seeming to become insurmountable for the one-time member of Catchpoint, TRACY Williams. Williams came up on the losing end both times this past weekend as he attempted to dismantle the group he once so beloved in Catchpoint. Now the beleaguered Williams understands the importance of keeping his head held high though, as he makes his way to Chicago and Detroit with so much on the line. The struggles Williams faced over the weekend were much more than just losing matches. Williams may have actually lost an eye. Now being referred to as the screwdriver incident, it may be one of the most heinous and vile incidents that has ever occurred in Evolve. I can tell you in the time that I've been here, I've never seen anything as horrible as what went down this past weekend. I'm gonna show you some footage, but I gotta warn you, the footage I'm about to show you may be hard for some of you to watch. It is of an extremely graphic nature.
Hathaway looking on, but Dickinson makes the ropes. Oh! He put that screwdriver in his eye! Right in the eye of Williams! How is Williams gonna fight Dickinson and Hathaway in Detroit? He can't see! Crossface! Williams on move! Right in the middle! And Hathaway with the screwdriver! It's over! Stokely Hathaway trying to take the eye of TRACY Williams, heading into that I-Quit match in Detroit. He is absolutely deranged.
So I can tell you this, Williams did receive medical attention after the match, and he will be entering this weekend with an injured eye. Now, Evolve officials, they reached out to Williams, and Williams was given the option to pull himself off of the weekend. But he insists on competing, and he is medically cleared to do so. But he's competing in a weekend that very well could end his Evolve career. I'll be honest, Williams is a far better man than I am, or probably ever will be. I couldn't even imagine stepping in the ring with someone the likes of the Savage, Jaka, and then to be possibly doing it with only one eye? Yeah, right. Forget about it. At Evolve 109, people were expecting to see the new Evolve champion Shane Strickland in action against Evolve newcomer Saeed Al-Sabah, but they were a bit let down as controversy ensued when Strickland, carrying his new championship over his shoulder, came to the ring in street clothes, looking very unprepared for a match. Let's take a look at what happened.
I swerve stomped the soul out of Matt Riddle off of a ladder through a table, causing him to lose that championship, but also causing irreparable damage to my ankle. Smart champion. Now, being the fact that I am a smart champion, I'm going to take time, be the responsible one here, and run stuff. I am to be ready to come back here and call at 100%. I look forward to competing in the ring with you some other day. Beating you on top. No. Being on your level is okay. And it's not a bad thing, son. You're not in this world's level yet. Just trust me, I was exactly where you were 4 years ago.
After the blatant disrespect we just witnessed Strickland display towards Saeed Al-Sabah, Saban will now have the opportunity to get his hands on the Evolve champion in a Dream Partner Tag Team match. It'll be Evolve champion Shane Swerve Strickland aligning with Austin Theory to take on the duo of Saeed Al-Sabah and WWN champion Joey Janela. Now Janela enters this contest looking to resolve his own agenda, as Theory involved himself in the Bad Boys' very first title defense. Let's take a look.
Darby Allin takes some punishment. Oh my goodness! Austin Theory out of nowhere just posted Joey Janela. What the hell is he doing?
On a side note here, AR Fox was originally supposed to team with Joey Janela in this Dream Partner Tag Team match, but Fox pulled himself off of the match after a locker room incident with Janela's second, Penelope Ford, and Ayla Fox. We have exclusive footage of this altercation. Let's take a look.
It's real ironic I couldn't find you today.
Well, what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say you're a coward. You're running from me because you know what you did last night.
I'm not running from you. I'm not scared.
You're not scared of me?
No.
You're not scared of me? Oh! You have the nerve to
You're old news.
Ayla! What happened? Ayla, where's everybody? Where's Fox? Oh my God.
And now in the main event of Evolve 110, it'll be the King of Bros, Matt Riddle, facing Darby Allin. As we know, this will not be for any championships, but for both men, this could mean so much more. After losing the Evolve Championship, we saw an overly aggressive King of Bros defeat Austin Theory by referee stoppage. And there's no doubt that Riddle will bring that same level of aggression to Evolve 110. Now for Darby Allin, he's out to prove something as well. There's zero doubt Darby Allin possesses an incredible amount of heart, but with all of it, he still seems to come up short against champions and former champions alike. We've seen Darby Allin face defeat at the hands of former Evolve champion Zack Sabre Jr., FIP champion Austin Theory, former WWN champion Keith Lee, and most recently, current WWN champion Joey Janela. If Allin finds himself looking in from the outside after another costly defeat, there really is no telling what that's going to do to the mind and the soul of the man who already surrounds himself by so much darkness, Darby Allin. Honestly, I'm genuinely afraid to find out. But we're all going to find out, though, Saturday, August 11th at Evolve 110 in Chicago, Illinois. Remember, it's a special start time of 4 p.m. After the battles take place on Saturday, recovery is going to be short for the Evolve roster, as Evolve 111 takes place just 24 hours later in Livonia, Michigan. Here's everything that's been announced so far. Saeed Al-Sabah scored a stunning upset over Jaka in Sabah's debut back in June in a 4-way freestyle. Now we will see who the better man is as these two go one-on-one. After coming off a triple threat against two immensely large competitors, Anthony Henry will be literally looking up at his next opponent in Walter. These two men are no strangers to one another. Let's take you back now to Evolve 107 and the closing moments of when Anthony Henry went against the other half of Ring Comp, Timothy Thatcher.
Henry cranking down the ankle. Quick moves the legs. It's over. Walter out to check on him. Concerned look on the face of Walter. And a dejected look on the face of Thatcher. Showing some sportsmanship. Looking to shake the hand of Walter! Walter took his head off. A disgusting display from Walter. Laying out Anthony Henry. Henry basically defenseless, offering his hand to Tim Thatcher after a spirited but very hard-fought contest.
I'm pretty confident that the respect Anthony Henry once had for these men is now gone. In a non-title confrontation, DJZ will attempt to open the eyes of Evolve officials to show them he is worthy of being named #1 contender as he faces Evolve champion Shane Swerve Strickland. Later on that night, it's a rematch from Evolve 100 as it will be the King of Bros Matt Riddle against JD Drake. Now, as we mentioned earlier, Drake is in pursuit of glory in singles competition, and he could be that much closer to the top of the mountain by avenging his loss to Matt Riddle. Then, the Evolve Summer Tour comes to a close with a major double main event. The first half will be the WWN Championship defended in a triple threat. AR Fox accompanied by Ayla Fox and the Skull. Austin Theory accompanied by Priscilla Kelly, and the bad boy Joey Janela accompanied by Penelope Ford will collide in this championship encounter. Our own Trevin Adams recently spoke with the WWN champion.
Detroit, Michigan. Joey Janela has never been scared of a challenger in his life. I've taken on all comers, and right now, over my shoulder, the WWN Championship proves that Joey Janela is not only one of the best professional wrestlers in the world, but it also proves that he's a bad, bad boy. Michigan, Austin Theory, AR Fox. You guys want a shot at this? I'm a fighting champion. I'll defend this title whenever I feel like it, and if you want to step up to the plate, swing. You want it? You got it. You guys, three-way dance. Michigan, it's gonna get wild.
Well, how about that for breaking news, ladies and gentlemen? Evolve 111 will be August the 12th, Detroit, Michigan area. Apparently, it's going to be a three-way dance for the WWN Championship.
With so many explosive personalities surrounding the ring, as well as the ones inside of it, I can't even imagine the chaos that's going to occur in this championship collision. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, we will be saying goodbye to someone from Evolve, as Stokely Hathaway and Tracy Williams have agreed to put their careers on the line. Earlier, we showed you the graphic footage from the screwdriver incident. And as we know, Williams will be walking in with the disadvantage of having only one eye. Now the odds are stacked even higher against him, as Hot Sauce Tracy Williams faces the duo of the Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson, and Stokely Hathaway in an I Quit handicap match. The careers of Tracy Williams and Stokely Hathaway have been put on the line in what will be the closing chapter to this storied rivalry. Let's take one last look at how this all came to be.
Led to the ring by Stokely Hathaway.
You ruined Catch Point. You took something that I built and you used it to live out all your little power fantasies so that you could feel like you're on top for one. I know when to admit that I've made a mistake, and I've made plenty, but letting you handle any of my business was one of the biggest mistakes in my career. Your new best friends, Chris and Jaka, they've still got those Evolve Tag Team titles. And you give me one final shot at those titles. And after I've taken the gold away from your boys, your career is next.
You signed up for this, Tracy. You have nobody to blame but yourself. He wasn't playing ball. He didn't understand the bigger picture.
See, this business between you and Stokely Hathaway, who stays, who goes, I quit. You really think I'm coming in to this weekend and next weekend and letting you walk out with the W over me?
Runs through that attempt. Double lariat. Stokely Hathaway could be watching the tag team championship slip through his fingers.
Hot garbage, Tracy Williams, because this is exactly where your future lies.
Big win for Catch Point. Tracy Williams! Oh! He just took Stokely Hathaway's head off!
You start off at the very top, and I will be the guy who will bring you to the very bottom.
Takes the ropes. Oh! He put that screwdriver in his eye! How is Williams gonna fight Dickinson and Hathaway in Detroit?
For the next 2 weeks, you are going to go through straight hell. Career versus career, August 12th. Tracy Williams, I want you gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, it literally all comes to an end for someone at Evolve 111. Will we be saying farewell to the beloved Tracy Williams or the egomaniacal Stokely Hathaway? But I can't say I'd be upset to see Hathaway go. I don't know, just come on, Tracy. Ladies and gentlemen, it all goes down this weekend as the Evolve Summer Tour wraps up in the Chicago and Detroit areas with Evolve 110 and Evolve 111. Limited tickets are still available and can be purchased at WWNlive.com or by calling the number on the bottom of your screen. Right there. Not from the area? Can't make it live? Have no worries. You can see all of the action live as part of your Club WWN subscription for only $9.99 a month. Thank you once again for joining me for this WWN update. And I look forward to seeing you this weekend for Evolve 110 and Evolve 111.